Okay, now we're doing Races of Stone in grading prestige classes. As one of the earlier races book, it has kind of the advantage of having more prestige classes than I think Races of the Wild had, at least. And Dragon, neither of them, I think, had too many prestige classes. But yeah. Here's our grading scale. See previous entries in the series for a full explanation, but basically, as much as anything, this isn't necessarily a power scale as much as it is a how entertaining will this be? As much as anything, how entertaining will this be to play? Which power rating kind of comes into play on that. And the S is kind of reserved for stuff that just doesn't work outside of the prestige class system, and also is actually functional as a class. In any case, starting here with Battlesmith. So yeah, Dwarf Prestige class requires skills, craft skills basically. BAB 5. You have to have 10 ranks though, so you're going to be higher than level 6 to get in here. It's level 8 basically before you can start this. Let's see, this one was wisdom bonus when hitting stuff with a hammer. Or wisdom bonus on damage when hitting stuff with a hammer.
Magical arms and armor is bonus feat.
Yep.
Active cast level for crafting. Wearing heavy armor, you get a sacred bonus to AC.
Heavy armor you crafted yourself.
But you're a battle crafter. That's
yeah.
A battlesmith.
But yeah.
You did fatigue and exhaust for a number of rounds. Class level.
Number of hours equal to class level. Yeah, okay, so you're basically...
You can ignore a lot of fatigue effects, basically.
Yeah, because it's extraordinary
at the time.
Yeah, it's extraordinary, so you could basically you can activate that as a free action whenever, and it lasts for hours, so you're not going to care, basically, about any fatigue or exhaustion effects. Right, so +2 sacred bonus to AC, basically ignore exhaustion and fatigue. Wisdom bonus to damage.
Wisdom bonus to damage with hammers. And...
Oh yeah, once per day, defensive roll, effectively. Fortitude save version of it, but...
Yeah. Once per day, make a fortitude save for half damage.
Yeah.
Still has full BAB. It's fine.
Yeah. Nothing that has me excited, but yeah, because it's like realistically what you're going to use most of the time is wisdom bonus to damage and +2 AC basically.
Yeah, wisdom bonus damage +2 AC and low level magic item crafting basically.
Yeah.
Like let you make a fighter that can make low level magic armor.
Which is distinctly okayish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's in the it's C because this is distinctly okayish rating.
You could definitely be like, I mean, I could easily see a character wants to be like, I'm a combat armor smith. You know, I want to be like a forged armor, but I'm also like a fighter. Yeah, this works perfectly fine for that. You know, you'll lose a couple feats, but you get +2 AC. You're not really going to find the sacred bonus anywhere else in fighter.
No.
And getting some extra damage if you have no wisdom score is fine. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Nothing amazing, nothing to complain about. Doesn't have any dead abilities.
No, yeah, I can see taking this over levels in fighter at least. Yeah, I'm still going. Yeah, I probably see.
Yeah, it's a C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blade Bravo. God, this is a 10 level class.
10 level class for gnomes with half or 2 sneak attack dice. 2 melee only sneak attack dice.
Yeah. I'm not really put off by that, honestly. The range sneak attack is not that common a thing anyways.
You have to be like 30 feet as well, so.
They're
Add your
not.
class level 2 checks to feint.
Man,
The
did they
go
use
defeat.
Man, did they use melee sneak attack to fill a ton of space?
Because they put the entire sneak attack text in there? Yes,
Yeah.
they did. Bonus feats, of which you're going to get 3, 2-up in fighting, improved crit, spring attack, all the 2-up in fighting feats. So, fine.
Yeah, enough that you'll find things.
Except it always wants you to move. Okay, you get mobile fighting off of moving at least 5 feet, so you can just do 5-foot steps each round.
Yeah. That can be annoying for sneak attack, depending, but yeah.
Yeah. It's only a +1 AC anyway, so it doesn't scale up at all.
No.
So it's a nice if you can take a 5-foot step, otherwise don't worry about it, because it's only 1 AC.
Size advantage is where you're honestly getting a better bonus, because it's just +2 dodge bonus to AC per size category difference
Per
between you
size
and
category.
Well, that's actually pretty significant.
Yes, that is actually a big bonus depending on what you're fighting. You're always going to, against the vast majority of things, you're going to get a minimum of +2 AC from that. +4 to confirm crits against things that are larger than you. The capstone's great. Lethal Riposte is just a free AOO anytime once per round someone misses you with an attack, they're larger than you.
Which they're very likely to, considering the large bonus on size advantage.
So this was very whatever until level 10. And level 10 ability is just good.
Yes. I don't think you give too much of. Well, okay, you don't not care about fainting because you're still doing. Yeah, you do lose a decent amount of sneak attack dice, but you also have full base attack bonus. So
Yeah, you're trading out 3 sneak attack dice for 3 BAB basically, and I mean the other abilities,
yeah,
which are realistically a huge AC bonus against big things.
three three bonus feats from a decent list as well.
Yeah, 3 bonus feats decent list. Like if you're doing 2-up and fighting, all the 2-up and fighting feats are in there.
Yeah,
Alertness is perfectly fine. Combat reflexes is in there, which if you have lethal mistake, grabbing combat reflexes is going to be useful.
yeah,
Uh, so that the feat selection is perfectly fine. Lethal riposte is just good because you're absolutely going to fight things that are bigger than you, and the bigger they are, the even more likely they are to hit. Because the just a growing dodge bonus you get for being bigger than them.
yeah. So yeah, I probably it's probably is it. Yeah, I'd probably actually get this one a B.
Yeah,
Yeah.
B or B plus. It actually doesn't seem that bad.
Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna go for B plus on this.
I could absolutely see myself making a gnome that goes into this.
Yeah.
Like you could even do not worry too much about the whole like sneak attack thing. Go in as like fighter. Just be able to like bump your strength up as high as possible as you can. Just benefit from the extra free attack you get each round when someone misses you.
Yeah. You do have to be partially down. You have to have weapon finesse, weapon focus, rapier, combat expertise on the prerequisites. So, is a little bit of a waste of
Like
doing just
it
strength,
wants
but
to
yeah,
be a dex character, but I can see
yeah,
you doing either one. I can see you
yeah,
building for a build that maximizes lethal riposte,
yeah. True enough too.
even though it wants to be a dex character.
Yeah. All right, Kraytop Archer. I don't think you commit the cardinal sin of wanting to do standard action attacks, so that's a good start. Uh, let's see.
It is not race locked.
No, it is not race locked. Half penalty from shooting beyond normal distance.
Don't lose Dex AC while climbing. It's only a 5-level class.
+2 damage from attacking from our ground. Uh,
Reduce the penalties on spot checks for distance. Give yourself 5 extra range increments, but you still take the penalty for every range increment, because it gets rid of that. So yeah, you can shoot out 15 range increments as opposed to 10, but you take an extra -10.
No, I take an extra -5. They only take half penalties from range increments.
Oh.
Oh wait. Oh no, wait. That's spot checks. Never mind.
Yeah, that's spot checks. That's not range
Mission
increments.
takes only half. Oh no, wait. Range attacks.
Oh no, it is there. Okay.
It is both.
Okay. So that's
Yeah.
actually not as bad then.
Yeah.
Because you're pushing out 10, you're pushing out 5 more things, but you're already doing the other ones half. So even firing out to 15 range increments, you're better off than someone else who is firing at 10 without the modifiers. Full redaction, single attack projectile weapon, no penalty for range. Okay, I mean, if you really need to make one shot count, someone's really far away, you can just full round action shot with no penalty.
If you're never fighting in a dungeon and a battlefield, oddly enough, in a battlefield campaign or a war campaign, this is probably a pretty solid class, just because you're going to have that type of clearance. In a dungeon, most of these abilities are worthless. Yeah, you are sad indoors.
Now, you use your ability to keep your AC while you're climbing to climb up walls, so you can shoot things with a high ground bonus for the +2 damage.
Yeah, that's about the best I come up with too on that.
And
yeah,
3 times per day you get 5 DR5 adamantine.
Yeah. Or I could have 2.5 fighter feats.
Yeah, it's competing directly a fighter. In the situations where it works, like if you knew you were playing like a mostly outdoor campaign and not dungeon delving campaign, this definitely has a lot more play to it when you're going to benefit from those range increment increases and the reduced penalties. As a what most parties deal with, it's not a great class.
No.
But if it's a pocket, it's not bad.
Yeah, so I don't think it's a complete failure in that respect. And it's not like the in pocket is outside the purview of what might happen in a normal campaign, anyways.
Yeah, you'll run into situations where you'll get benefit from it. Realistically, like it's not impossible. Like you're not going to find often like 80+ foot areas in a dungeon, but even just fighting out in the open, it's not going to be that uncommon to get situations where you can get shots in that'll be like outside 1 or 2 range increments.
Also, depending on how aggressive the party is in a campaign and what the terrain features are. Like in a desert, this character is going to have plenty of free line of sight, and if you're...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say like a C+.
Yeah.
Maybe just a C.
And yeah, I think flat C is fair. Because it will probably come up in an average campaign. Its specialties will probably come up in an average campaign, but it's not going to be an all the time thing.
It'll have use in an average campaign, but it's not going to come all the time. And I think in an average campaign, you'd be better off just taking levels of fighter.
Yeah.
But when you're in pocket, it works perfectly fine. So it's not like a D or an F case where it's like you're just better off taking fighter. Because if you actually are like a warfare campaign, you're big in big fields, or actually like a mountain campaign or desert campaign, where you're really gonna be able to benefit from those huge lines of sight, it has a lot more play.
Yeah. Dawn color. Okay, Goliath Bard thing. Let's see. Continuous scaling Bard. Yeah, continually scaling Inspire Courage. Basically trading spellcasting a full base attack bonus and have their own unique things. So allies can ignore fatigue and exhaustion. for as long as they sing in 1 minute per class level. So you're basically just going to use the ability and not care past that.
Yep.
Song of Warding.
Gives people barbarian rage.
For Inspired Fury, yeah.
Warning.
Antipathy effect lasts for 2 hours per caster level. It's a pre-combat thing.
No, it's a protect your camp at night thing.
Or protection. Yeah. I encourage promote. Okay, yeah. Song of the Mountain can
+4 bonus to strength and damage reduction, DR5. If you have a heavily strength-based party, untyped +4 strength bonus is actually pretty nice.
top, yeah. And DR5 Adamantite's just good.
Yeah. You lose 10 levels of Bard spellcasting. You still improve Inspire Courage, which is really realistically the most important song they have. So you're not losing out on the yard.
You are losing out on Bard spellcasting, but it's full BAB at least, I guess.
You take you end up 2 higher BAB than just sticking a Bard.
Yeah.
So it's not that big of a gain. I imagine if you had the right party composition for it, you could probably make it work relatively well. Like the capstone song is not bad if you actually had a part that was heavily leaning into strength usage. The downside is a part that's heavily leaning into strength usage.
There is that. You can. It also technically be stacked with Inspired Fury. Yeah, because you got 5 rounds of it being up. Yeah, so Flight works decently well. There's also another counter to fatigue and exhaustion, but how much that matters is how much the DM uses fatigue and exhaustion, basically. Though, strangely enough, does suppress the fatigue you cause from rage if you stop singing, so that's a little bit funny, I guess.
Yes. The rage one is also nice if you have actual barbarians, because you could use your barbarian rage bonuses.
Yes.
Without spending your actual rage uses. So if you had a party of like barbarians and one of these in it, it'd be great.
Yeah. So
untyped +4 strength bonus on top of free rages for the entire party. It would be cute.
Yeah, it'd be
I think it's like a C.
Yeah,
it still increases the main. It still increases the main bard song. I don't necessarily think it's worth losing the spell casting because there are actually some decent bard spells that get added as things. But you could definitely, I could definitely see you doing like a Goliath themed campaign or party and having some play with it.
Yeah, if everyone else is basically strength based.
Yeah, you have like a barbarian fighters, that kind of thing. Get the benefit out of it.
Let's see, Deep Warden here. Yeah, starting off strong with that trap sense.
And the track bonus feat.
Yeah.
And requiring endurance as a feat.
Oh, okay, yeah, this one. Adds Constitution instead of Dex to AC.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah. And that's a 2nd level ability. There's a lot of 5 ranks in its skills.
It is a lot of 5 ranks and skills.
I mean, Ranger, you say. That's.
I mean, Ranger is really wants to go into it, but the fact you also get track as a bonus feat is kind of a slap in the face.
It is. But I think I'd be willing to take that. That and the one trap sense is pretty worthless too. Honestly, you're eating the 1st level for the 2nd.
I mean, you're going for the 2nd level, definitely.
Yeah. I think worthless past second level. Let's see. Uncanny dodge is uncanny dodge.
The answer is no.
Warp
Hey,
code.
do you like your cap? Do you like your capstone if your trap sense goes up to +4?
Is there a second feature that it? No, okay, yeah, this is a 2-level class.
2 levels, good for almost anything that get into it.
Yeah, it's the getting into it. That's the hard part. But yeah, just add con instead of dex to AC, and no, actually, that's it.
Yep, dip 2 levels. Forget the rest of the class exists. But are we really grading things on whether or not they're a good 2-level dip? The answer is no.
Not per se, but it does make the class better in a weird way because at least it has a use. I don't know. I can reward it at least for being interesting in that respect. If there's any stat I want skills to subvert, it's dex.
I mean, that is fair, but the class is still bad.
Yeah.
A dedicated 2-level dip is not a 10-level prestige class make.
No. Ironically, you could also, yeah. I could get into this with Rogue, who who at least doesn't have track in the trap sense. Okay, so you wouldn't be losing, or you wouldn't be gaining redundant features. You'd also give you martial weapon proficiency, all armor proficiencies, and shield proficiencies.
This is true, but
that would also negate the entire purpose of doing the con for your AC.
No,
if you're rogue, odds are you've got a good dex.
No,
you can be a strength-based rogue.
Yeah, you can easily be a strength-based rogue.
There's definitely like just using a great sword, strength-based two-handing rogues.
Yeah, strangely enough, 3-5 does not actually enforce dex in any capacity. You do sneak attack damage with anything. It's actually more friendly to using strength for a rogue than 5th edition is.
It's far less feat intensive too, because you don't need to pump up stat. You don't need to pump up your dex to get all the 2-weapon fighting feats and whatnot. Yeah. You can just rely on, I'm going to hit things really hard with a greatsword, and it does better damage if you do have to do things like move, because you're relying on pushing everything through one attack, one stronger attack than multiple weaker attacks.
I guess my experience with Rogue and 3-5 is far more in the
almost everyone plays rogues as dex-based, dual-wielding rogues most often, but that doesn't mean you have to play rogues like that.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like most of my experience with the video game, where no, you're playing as dex or you are playing the worst rogue in existence. I cannot recall a single video game that used 3-5 as its system that had the option of a strength-based rogue.
Well, yes, because those are all based on the traditional rogue archetype of being a sneaky dex person. But that doesn't mean you have to make a sneaky dex person as a rogue.
Yeah, when you're actually allowed to freely build a customized character, the strength stuff was viable enough if you want to go that route.
Yep.
But yeah, back to this class.
How much leeway are we giving it for a great second level ability? And a frankly just insulting capstone.
It is an insulting capstone. I guess you go to 4 if you really want uncanny dodge.
You could, but if we're talking about going in this as rogue, you get that anyways.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a benefit for like a fighter doing a 2-level or a 4-level dip.
And unlimited animal messenger.
Yep.
Okay, wait. Okay, so you have a bag of rats.
Oh no. A bag of rats returns.
I mean, you could already have a bag of rats.
Yes, but you could animal messenger every rat you pull out. I don't know what the point of this is, but
I mean, it would let. Okay, hold on, we're doing dumb shit now. It would let you Direct the rats to places you can see. Because you can compel them to deliver a message to your allies or a spot you designate. You can say, hey, rat, go run over there and deliver this message to the void, stepping on that trap on the way.
I like that. You're already buried disorder traps in the road.
More efficient use of the bag of rats as a class feature. C minus.
Yeah, okay, we'll go with C minus. Just because that's actually amusing.
You've drug yourself out of D class.
Divine Prankster. Let's see. Second level Divine. Worship Scarl Glitter Gold. As full casting as a Divine, but... also a lot of skills. Was there anything that forces you... Clerk skill-wise, I think you might have some issues with this class.
I would mainly check and see if Garl Glittergold has like a trickery domain or something along those lines that would give you access to these class skills.
Trickery adds let's see, what do we need? Bluff. Yeah, Trickery does add Bluff. That is absolutely one of his domains. I don't have to check to figure that one out.
Yeah, you need Bluff, Sleight of Hand, and Perform Comedy.
Sleight of Hand might be the hardest of those three. Yeah, there's nothing specifically in there. They also don't actually have Perform.
Not surprising, actually.
Yeah.
It's a divine casting class that basically gets bardic music. And your number of uses you can use stacks with your bard level, so it's also a weird double class.
So if you see it as a prestige class for Bard instead of...
Okay, it's a bard of a 3-level cleric dip. Because the casting is just class.
Does the casting... Okay, so if you do Divine... There is actually a Divine Bard alternative in Unearthed Arcana. Which would just go straight into this.
If you did Divine Bard, we get straight into this a lot easier.
Yeah.
Are the things it gets any good? It gets some Fire Courage.
Yeah, so... It'd continue full Bard casting, and at this point, Bard casting is just good.
Yeah, consider Bard casting. It also, if you did something weird, like a couple levels of Bard and a couple levels of Cleric, you can improve the Cleric casting. The Cleric casting, but the Bard uses of spells. You could do a weird thing like that. Fire Courage.
Alright. Alright. Compulse something to have to make melee attacks against you each round. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, so in range enemies is actually a decent CC spell, or a decent CC ability if you can get it to work right, because if they fail the saving throw, they focus their attention on you, have to make melee attacks against you each round, or try to get as close as possible, and if they can't approach you or anything, they just stand in place screaming in rage, so they don't even do anything if they can't get closer to you. So depending on positioning, that can just keep things from doing anything. And notably, the DC is a perform check. So yeah, enraged enemies was actually a solid enough ability.
Say, okay, say DC that's a effectively perform check against their will save.
Yeah. Which, all things considering, is probably going to be a fairly high number. And Killing Joke, which is funny.
I have a problem with Killing Joke.
Hmm?
If you want to wait 3 levels to kill someone, you should be an assassin instead.
The fact that it is a death attack alone is just...
It's a death attack that can be shut off by covering your ears.
They have to know it's actually coming. It is more a roleplay thing than anything that's actually going to...
Except you have to see your potential victim, and your potential victim must be able to hear and understand you during all 3 rounds.
Yeah.
You cover your ears, it stops working.
In the second round, they get Tempest sense mode post you to recognize that they're actually in danger. Basically, if they don't pass that sense mode, if they don't know they're in danger in the first place. It can't absolutely be stopped. This is not a combat ability. Obviously, it takes 3 rounds. It's akin to studying, except you don't actually have to, like, be hidden from them or anything.
Oh, but you're also very obvious. Like, even if they don't know, oh, he's setting up a Killing Joke, there's still a dude over there doing weird bard shit for no reason. I'm going to be questioning things.
No, it's a you're doing a comedy routine.
Yeah, and some random dude walked up to me and started doing a comedy routine, as opposed to hid in the shadows for 3 rounds and stabbed me in the back of the head.
No, you're performing in a nightclub, and your target just happens to walk in.
Fair enough.
It's like, there's uses for this, and it's about on par with just being silly. I mean, like, this is not really what you're in this class for, but it's still just an amusing feature. Let's see, disguise spell. That just makes it hard to identify your spells. Yeah.
Once per round is a free action. You can do a bluff check to bluff versus AC to ignore AOO.
Which is also not bad.
So I think it's like as a bard prestige class. It's fine.
Yeah.
You just need to do the variant bard that's divine spells, or dip 3 levels into something like cleric.
Either of which are
3 levels.
not.
3 levels in cleric are like 4 levels in was it favored soul, so you can still be a charisma caster.
Yeah, I'd probably just do favorite soul if I was going to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Maybe 4 levels in favorite soul, technically.
Yeah, it'd be 4, because you need to get level 4 to get second level spells for them, because they have sorcerer progression.
Yeah.
But no, they'd work. It'd be fine.
Yeah.
And rage enemies is legitimately good.
Yeah. So like B something.
Yeah, like B.
Yeah.
All the way over there in the corner.
Yep. 3 pages really push stuff off if we want to actually be able to read them.
The Earth Dreamer.
Yeah. This isn't anyone. They have to be able to cast first level spells and continue spell casting.
Can't get into it until level 8.
Yep.
Because of spellcraft ranks alone.
Also need Earth Sense, which was fairly meh, but not a complete waste.
Kill all creatures the Earth type. Earth subtype creatures are just friendly to you. Earth Dream, ask a question, receive a cryptic answer. You get a free clairvoyance type effect. You get a free ask God question effect.
Yeah.
Once per day, which takes 10 minutes. Get Tremor Sense, which is fine.
Yeah. 10-foot Tremor Sense.
Earth Sight. see-through stone, dirt, and metal, or other word, earth besides metal, for 30 feet, which is actually a cute ability.
Yeah. Standard
But it
action
is limited number of
activate.
uses.
Actually, is
Infinite
it?
uses.
No,
Yeah, that's
it's a
yeah,
limited
infinite uses.
duration.
It just is a standard action to activate and lasts for 3+ charisma modifier rounds, but there's no number of times per day on it.
Yeah. You can use it between
And,
combat with no issue. It's other.
and you get burrow. You get a burrow speed. You get earth glide.
Yeah, you start to get Earth Glide, which is better than a burrow speed, actually.
Yeah, you get earth glide. With the same use of the standard action, last number of turns, you can just keep renewing it so that
Yeah. So you don't end up in dirt or something.
it's full casting progression, so the ability is at least interesting. It's caster plus.
Yeah, it's caster plus, and I actually kind of like the plus on this a little bit, especially when you get to the higher stuff.
And like typical dungeon delving, you'll 100% have uses for this.
Yes.
Like if you're in a dungeon and can see what's in the next room every time before you enter it, that's fantastic.
Fucking practically anything but a wooden structure you can basically see through.
A wooden or metal structure.
Yeah.
Like castles, you're golden. You're attacking a castle, see right through the walls, see where defenders are. You can just go through the damn walls at a certain point or go underneath them.
Yeah.
Slide through stone. So yeah, you can just go straight through walls later on.
Yeah, you can just go straight through a stone wall. I think it's just an A.
I think it's an A.
Yeah.
The abilities are actually good.
Yeah. All right. Goliath Liberator. Right. Favorite enemy giants. Avoid thrown weapons.
Track feet.
Improve trip. Avoid reach. Okay, I think that's the only one that I can't actually tell just by its name what it does.
Yeah. You have +2 AC against things that aren't adjacent to you.
Yeah. Yeah, melee attacks that aren't from things adjacent to you.
+2 dodge AC against thrown weapons. Favorite enemy giants and favorite enemy giants.
I don't see anything that makes me care. It's
no, but it's
aim proficiency with martial weapons, light and medium armor, which you'll probably have because this is like a base attack bonus +7.
Yeah, it's a BAB7 class.
Yeah.
If you know you're fighting giants, great.
And it's 2 ranks of favorite enemy, so is Ranger. After 5
Yeah.
levels. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just worse than Ranger, honestly. Should even have some more skill points. And Ranger casting.
Ranger does have more skill points than Ranger casting. Yeah, and avoid reach is cute, and avoid thrown weapons is cute, but avoid thrown weapons is very niche. You're not gonna run a lot of things that have thrown weapons.
Yeah, you're gonna
And avoid reach is also cute. There's a lot of big things that aren't specifically giants that'll attack you from outside adjacent, but what's the +2 dodge AC? Whatever.
Yeah. Let's say improved trip and not actually put improved trip as one of their class abilities.
It does, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Correct. I assume it's to get the improved trip feat, which if you're just doing like fighter, you can just take it.
Yeah,
it's enough.
Yeah, there's just enough.
If you're a fighter, you just want the bonus. You take the bonus feats. If you're a ranger, you're already a ranger.
Yeah, you already have the favorite enemy giants, and you have better features.
And they did eventually add decent spells to the ranger spell list, so you don't want to give up 5 levels to get 2 niche bonuses that may rarely come up.
A +2 dodge bonus to AC in one situation or another.
Yeah.
That are mutually exclusive from each other. All right, Iron Mind.
Manifestor.
Yeah, loses 2 levels of manifesting, which isn't a big deal per se. Air level except first and 6, gains access to additional opponent. Yeah, Armored Mind. Yeah, explicitly wants to wear heavy armor. From what I remember, that you're actually losing an extra level, because yeah, you have to have heavy armor proficiency. So you're either a psychic warrior or you took a level in fighter as a scion.
Something that would give you a level or heavy armor.
Yeah.
A couple times per day, expend sonic focus to add morale bonus equal to AC to a single will save. DR when psionically focused. Use will save in place of a fort or reflex save. A couple times per day. Which is cute. We can also basically add
Oh, okay.
focus bonus on it.
Ardent actually has heavy armor proficiency, so you could do that as well. And Ardent cheats like a bastard when it comes to how they do their spells. So they would actually not even lose access to higher level. Yeah, they wouldn't lose access to higher level powers effectively if they took practice manifesting. So the level losses are even less of a big deal with them. They'd still be able to take stuff on level.
Metal, but for will only.
Yeah, but well, it's still metal. I'm not sure how much it's going to come up anyways for will, but
Yeah, getting it on fort's more useful, but
yeah.
there are much more half or partial effects on fort than there are on will.
Yeah.
Expend focus to give will save bonus to allies.
From Armored Mind.
No, lend resolve.
Wait,
Add
Land
will
Resolve.
save equal to your class level to an ally.
Okay, so that's a decent bonus at least.
And that one doesn't have limited uses, unlike an armor bind. You can just keep doing that for allies.
How many times are you going to need to do Armored Mind anyways?
I mean, you get 4 a day at 10th level.
Yeah.
Deal very minor damage when you succeed on a will save against a mind affecting effect.
And a point of wisdom.
I don't know as much about the psionic classes off the top of my head. If you're
It's
say like going ardent into this, is it worth the 10 levels worth of class abilities you'd be losing?
the 10 levels of okay, so what is the minimum level to get into this? You would have 4 of your 6 mantles. So as far as class abilities, you'd be losing 2 powers known. If you took practice manifester, you will still basically be able to gain powers as effectively a scion or wizard when you do gain them. Strangely enough,
It's an important thing to note about the requirements to get into this.
Hmm.
Armor proficiency heavy the feat.
I believe having armor proficiency is the equivalent of having the feat, or is exactly having the feat. I'm just gonna work on the assumption it works.
Okay. Like iron will make sense as class development, making will saves, and invest armor presumably is something you would have to invest into your armor.
Worst comes to worst, you talk to your DM, and if they say no, it doesn't count. You stop playing with them because they're an asshole.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that counts as actually having the feat.
It's just
anyways.
weird that it's in the feat section.
It is weird that it's in the feat section. It's usually in a different section. And Vest Arbor is just a +1 AC feat, so it's as long as you have your psionic focus. But yeah, as far as what you're losing for Arden, it'd be basically practically nothing. Like
It seems fine to me.
Yeah. I think
Like
it's,
it gives you decent saves because you get to basically power will save and then switch it on to other things and help your
yeah.
friends beat will saves and yourself beat will saves.
Yeah, because you use your will save for everything else as well. So, yeah, you're
Yeah.
just not failing saves that you don't want to fail. Oh,
Uh,
that
oh,
would actually mean that Metal of Will would technically work with Mind Over Body, wouldn't it?
it does not because it implicitly says that they are
Oh,
still
it's
fortitude
supposed
or reflex saves.
Oh, okay.
The actual mind over body thing it explicitly says they are still fort will saves or fort reflex saves. So it doesn't let you do the other effects on it. It just basically lets you use your will save, which will presumably be better than your fort or reflex save. Is art wisdom based?
Yes.
Okay, that also works. The fact that you want to be heavily invested into wisdom
Yeah.
to pump will saves. Okay, it seems fine to me then.
Yeah. Probably B plus. I do just like I just don't fucking fail saves.
Yeah, I mean, as
Yeah.
long as you pump your will save high enough, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you get a couple boosts or a decent boost a couple times, so
Yeah. All right.
it's good to me.
Yeah. Peregrine Runner. Ah, full skirmish progression.
F. I don't want to support skirmish.
Skirmish is fine in any other system but 3.5. Skirmish would actually be fine in 5th Ed, oddly enough.
Oh, skirmish would probably fine in fifth X. You can just move and do full attacks.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, if you had like the dervish class along with this, let you do like attacks between movements, you could make skirmish work.
Yes. Yeah, because where you're doing a dervish dance, you'll easily move 10 feet at some point.
Yeah.
At which point you're gaining. It's that other weird thing about skirmish where it is this half bonus to AC, half bonus to sneak attack, so you're only getting like half the progression on sneak that you would from sneak attack.
Yeah.
Also, for some fucking reason, it's precision damage, but they've dropped that as an idea at least.
Well, of course it's precision damage. It's a sneak attack equivalent, and they all have to be precision damage.
Except it doesn't have anything to do with positioning or anything like that, and you could have easily just not made it precision damage, so it at least would be. It's still not good, but it would at least be interesting.
But you see, fuck you.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it comes down
that
to.
way.
Let's see, what else do you get here? Slow fall, actual climb speed, a bird. You get Peregrine Falcon.
Hey,
Yeah, exactly.
great stamina. Oh, you're immune to fatigue. Okay, and then if you get exhausted, you become fatigue instead. And then eventually you just immune to fatigue and exhaustion. With skirmish die increase as your fucking capstone.
Yeah.
I'm keeping my F.
Yeah,
Not hearing a no.
I was wondering, is this actually better than Scout? I know that doesn't change anything, but is this actually better than Scout?
Hold up, Scout.
I mean, if both are bad choices,
Okay. You get what? +2 AC and +3 dice from this?
It's the
class?
same skirmish progression. You don't have to worry about that
It's
part.
literally the same skirmish progression. Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Which I assume stacks if you actually have skirmish from other sources.
Yes. Yeah, it just progresses in the same way, basically. There are later prestige classes that effectively make skirmish better by accident because they basically progress sneak attacks, sudden strike, and skirmish damage and only damage. So
So let's see. You'd be losing your top 10 levels in Scout if we're continuing in Scout nonsense. So you lose the +2 and +3 from battle focus, which is a competence bonus on fortitude saves and initiative checks. You lose some fast movement, which you don't make up for, but you get slow fall and climb.
yeah.
1, 2, 3 bonus feats.
What was free movement here?
Free movement.
Always active freedom of movement. Granted, that's
Yes,
like
there's always active freedom movement as level 18 ability. You get hide in plain sight at 14. You get blind sight at 20.
Okay, I think this fails to be better than the top 10 levels of Scout, or the bottom 10 levels of Scout for that matter. So I'm just, yeah, I think that's going to determine whether or not it had a minus. Yeah, I think we're just giving it an F minus for that alone.
There we go.
Oh, man.
Congratulations.
You were worse than a class that was already bad. I want to do a 3-5 campaign now where everyone has to play shit classes.
Oh.
Nothing above tier 5.
Yeah. Garbage all the way down. See how far you can get.
Our samurai, our scout.
Crew namer.
You're also required to go into a prestige class at level 10 by level 10. Which is also be one of our F graded prestige classes. Aggressively bad party.
I was gonna say that is assuming you can get into those classes with the or into those prestige classes with the bad classes you're limited to.
You can.
You can, like that one can go into Scout no problem, or that one can Scout go into that no problem eventually.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
but I'm pretty sure that there are F graded prestige classes that require good classes to get into them.
no, this is you would have to be like some type of skill monkey to get into this, but practically any skill monkey could qualify.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
this one.
I would have to look
that are probably.
I'd have to look at other ones, but I'm positive we've given F to caster classes as well, and
yeah, we give F to classes that lose like half their casting progression for crap.
And Purple Dragon Knight exists, and I'm pretty sure that is a melee prestige class. That will, yeah. So that pretty much covers most of the archetypes. So yes, you can be you're the samurai that goes into Purple Dragon Knight.
Only because I'm mandated to.
Full casting progression, but you need heavy armor proficiency. Do you get to ignore armor failure anywhere?
Yes, because you're effectively rune casting spells.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can inscribe your spells as runes.
And then you can make them so they're activatable by any character, a limited number of them. But yeah, you can basically give spells out to other party members.
Okay. Stonecraft expertise, class level on appraise, and class level on that dwarf thing that you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the share runes.
Yeah, you can give up a spell slot to be able to cast that spell as, or to be able to cast it twice per day as a spell, like.
Perfectly fine.
Yeah.
You have to get heavy armor proficiency, which is the only big issue. Scribe spell you get for being a wizard, or scribe spell you get for being a wizard.
Yeah.
So you just need to pick up heavy armor proficiency somehow. Which is like do a 1 level dip into fighter. You'll still be a 19th level caster when you cap out, so it's not really losing much.
How the fuck did this?
This is just good.
This is just good. I'm just confounded by the sample character.
Oh.
It doesn't have a level fighter or anything. Okay, they're cheating with their sample character again. It just took armor proficiency heavy.
That is correct. It just took armor proficiency heavy and completely ignored the fact that it would need
Light and medium.
a light and medium proficiency to get that.
Just a second. We're occasionally bad at the rolls. I'm going to double check this.
If you cheat.
This is not the first time they've cheated for their sample character, but I'm pretty sure that's wrong. Yes, you need armor proficiency light and medium as prerequisites for armor proficiency heavy. Okay.
That is correct.
What are we, A on this? I was thinking.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, okay.
Yep. That's fine.
Fucking cheaty goddamn fucking sample characters.
Even better if you can cheat. If we're allowing you to just take feats you shouldn't be allowed to take without taking 2 other feats, it may be S.
Okay, I think we keep misreading this class from what I remember. Yeah, Shadowcroft Mage.
It's obviously a man applying some powerful stank to his legs.
That's a woman.
What do we think? What do we think we keep reading? Or misreading about this one?
My bad.
I don't think it actually gets the 110% real. I think we keep adding Shadow Illusion and Powerful Shadow Magic together. 10 per... Or it's just done... okay, let me read this from the beginning. Able to infuse a fragment... Okay, it's open to interpretation, really. Yeah, because Shadow Illusion basically lets you use any Conjuration, Summoning, Creation, or Evocation spell as Shadow Conjuration, or in a way that's identical to Shadow Conjuration or Shadow Evocation.
Yeah.
So it depends on whether or not that actually counts as using Shadow Conjuration or Shadow Evocation for powerful Shadow Magic. But yeah, you can effectively use Figment spells to imitate that. That aside, man, do they have a versatile spell list?
I mean,
Oh,
it
yeah.
does specifically say bonus also applies to Figment spells transformed shadow spells via the...
Oh, never
Shadow
mind. Yeah, it
Illusion
does
power
explicitly say that. Okay, yeah. So,
It explicitly calls out that it works along with the Shadow Illusion ability.
okay. So yeah, if you're using a 9th level slot, it is 110%.
110% real. It is more effective if they fail their save than if they pass it. Because if they pass it, they just think it's the... Or if they fail their save... Or they're more effective if they pass their save than failing. So if they fail their save, they think it's the regular spell. If they pass, they see through the illusion. That is more powerful than the regular spell.
Yeah. You have to technically use Hidden Mana Magic, but yeah, who cares?
You do.
Yeah.
But using heightened meta magic to basically do any evocation or conjuration spell. So
Yeah, 8th level or lower. It does have to be, I think, a level lower than the spell. At least one spell level lower than the illusion spell. Yeah.
which is a ton of versatility because you don't choose what you're doing until you actually cast the spell. You basically have, I prepared a bunch of figments that are whatever spell I need that is 8th level or lower or 7th level or whatever spell slot I'm using.
Yeah.
It's fantastic versatility for a blaster caster.
But yeah, this is straight up pretty much an A.
Yep.
Yeah. Not just for a blaster caster, this also lets you do summonings with it as well. So
yes, sir. Lets you do summons, all that kind of stuff as well.
Yeah. And creation spells, and yeah.
Yeah, the amount of just flexibility it gives you on just spend your entire spell list on preparing little figment spells that you then turn into whatever spell you need, and some of them are better than equal to or better than the actual spells.
Yeah. Yeah, as a matter of fact, that's pretty much an A plus. Especially when especially since it does conjuration creation, so you actually have a wide range of things that you can just straight up imitate.
Yep.
Alright. Stone Blessed.
At least it's only a 3-level class.
Yeah.
So if it's crap, it
Right, choose a race you're close to, basically.
yep, choose one of the stone related classes. Get some class skills.
Get a bonus to attack versus things they don't like.
+4 dodge bonus against giants, and then some other trinkety effect. You get the racial abilities of a bunch of classes. No one cares.
Yeah, pretty much. They even give you the freaking courtesy of giving you a full attack bonus. Yeah, I it's not even copying the good racial abilities. Yeah, no, it's.
Hey, do you want the toughness feat as your capstone?
Hey, you know what I would have wanted? The bonus to saves versus spells and spell-like abilities. Powerful fucking build.
Powerful build.
No,
those are good things. We can't give you those. Here, enjoy your shit.
I'd say I can't think of anything for gnome, but seriously, get yeah, okay, yeah. I'm just moving on. This is
like. Also, like, dwarves have just a flat plus bonus against, like, save against spells. That'd be great.
Yeah, that's...
No, you get stone cunning and +1 attack rolls against goblinoids and orcs.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking woo.
Yeah. Woo. Stone Death Assassin.
Woo, it doesn't deserve that.
The other one said it first.
Said it facetiously. Okay, I have an inherent problem with Stone Death Assassin already.
Huh.
It's using the name Assassin, and it's not the Assassin class.
It's Assassin as a profession.
I was gonna say it's the Assassin's Creed.
No, it has the
assassin.
same. It has the same studied strike with a different name.
Yeah, Stone Death Strike is actually a death attack, except it I think turns them to stone.
Yes, it does petrify the target as opposed to like kill them. But it does have the 3 rounds of study, etc., etc.
Let's see. They have Meld into Stone. They have Trap Finding for some reason. Couple sneak attack dice.
So it have to be a goblinoid.
Does have to be a goblinoid, which does not give you great racial options.
Nope. You can weaken or corrupt stone.
Hide when touching stone.
You can deal 5d6 as a touch to stone 5 times per day.
Okay,
so
ignores hardness. They weren't stupid about that, at least.
yes, the anti-stone thing ignores hardness. Worse than actual assassin.
I mean, yes, kind of, yeah. Uh, God, like the force of races, I think are almost the worst part of the class.
Yeah, unless you, I mean, the problem is even the races that have decent like stats and whatnot have stupid level adjustment attached to them.
Yeah.
So it's like you could be a goblin, which is bad.
A hobgoblin has +1 racial adjustment, and a bugbear has
like a bugbear who has much more.
Yeah.
And natural hit
racial.
dice.
Yeah.
So, this may fall into the. I think realistically, this ends up falling under the guise of NPC class.
Kind of, yeah. It does
And
fall
if you
under
want to
guys.
make NPC assassin, I guess it's fine.
It's functional enough. The meld into stone. Okay, realistically, the meld into stone is a solid enough ability with a decent chunk of uses, as is Stone Skulk. If it is just straight up, it's mostly just a hide in plain sight. I think. Oh no, you have to be underground. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna throw that in the crap category.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Corrupt stone is just bad, and your capstone is an ability that assassin gets level 1.
Yeah.
Because death attack is just assassin's thing.
Death attack is hardly special and it's hardly good.
Yeah, but see, everyone else gets it as a capstone. Assassin gets level 1 because it's their whole jig.
Yeah.
They also get spells, and they keep getting new spells and have an okay enough list because of it. They also get spells that just directly get rid of the weaknesses of the assassin strike. As an NPC, because realistically, no character's ever using this. As an NPC assassin class, D.
Yeah. And I'm giving it a minus because they're cheating again.
They use a fake feeding and then cheat feeds.
No, they only have 4 levels in fucking Rogue before going into this class.
What's wrong with that?
It has 8 ranks. You'd have to be level 6 to get in. You can't take this as your 5th level.
They have 4 natural hit dice, don't they? Oh no, there's
No.
just 4 rogue hit dice.
No, it's just 4 rogue hit dice. It's a hobgoblin. They don't have racial hit dice.
Oh yeah, never mind. No, they just cheated.
Yeah, they're just cheating again. Stone Speaker Guardian.
Counterpoint, as an NPC class, the DM can't just cheat.
I mean, yes.
That's the power GMs have.
I mean, yes, the DM can pretty much ignore everything about this class and throw whatever abilities they want onto a hobgoblin.
Doesn't mean they should.
Okay.
Okay, we have a divine plus.
It is a divine plus.
Oh wait, no, hold on, it's a druid plus.
Or yeah.
Which means it might be bad.
Okay, so further explanations on here. You do have to be a Goliath or a Ferrogorgon. You're gonna lose a shit ton of caster level for Ferrogorgon, so realistically Goliath.
Goliath.
So you do have a level adjustment on you. This one is based off of using stone form effectively, instead of wild shaping.
Okay.
The base of stone form I actually put over here. This is before I start
use wild shape to give yourself bonuses.
Effectively, yeah. Standard action +2 or +4 fortitude saves against poison. Natural armor becomes +4. They don't naturally have
This
one.
increases by level, so you have to hit +9.
Yeah.
Okay.
Slam attack that will basically do 2d6 because they count as large.
Yeah.
That's the base of it. However, this class does actually class does actually
like
improve it.
Stony Hide adds +1 per level, so you end up getting +9 AC effectively.
Yeah.
You get extra wild shapes to be able to feel it basically. Your slam gets better. Yeah, your slam counts as a size larger.
Duration I think is the same as wild shape. Yeah, duration is the same as wild shape.
So plenty. 50% immunity to sneak attack and critical hits, which is not bad. And you get Earth Glide and whatever Earthmaster is. You get Earthmaster feat as a bonus feat, whatever it is.
Earthmaster is a good question, actually. Character options.
+1 to attack rolls of both of you on your far touching the ground.
I mean, okay, so most of the time +1 to attack rolls. It's not great, but most of the time that's going to apply.
Yeah, I mean it's fine, and you don't have to have the 2 prerequisites, which are one that gives you +1 damage for both touching the ground, and Earth Sense, which lets you take a move action and try and pinpoint things. So basically, it's a +1 attack, which is fine. This is a combat class; it's going to fight.
Yeah. And also, it's not like that's an actual capstone. You get Earth Glide at that level as well.
Yeah, you get Earth Glide at that level too. It's perfectly fine. It doesn't really It's a class intending to use a feat that alters how you use Wild Shape, anyways.
Yeah.
So the fact that you don't get full Wild Shape normal progression is fine. It makes that form better on 2 of the abilities, both increasing the AC amount you get and the damage you deal. Yeah, I have no problem with it. It's Druid Plus, but it does Druid Plus well enough, and it's not bad. So B.
Yeah, I can go B. All right. Averages out to a C.
Yeah.
Okay. 2.2, so not the highest on the list. Yeah, 3rd place, which is pretty solid for a races book.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And yeah, it's just about stopping time, so I think that's what we'll cut it off for the week with a couple of these books done.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since this one had like 15 in it, so yeah. All right. So that's all we're gonna have for you this week. Join us on not Sunday because we are not streaming on Sunday. Taking a couple weeks off because Oktoberfest. Yeah. Join us on Monday for more Digimon Stories Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory.
Yep.
And join us back here on Thursday for when we get into the second Fetish Codex, Tyrants of the Nine Hells. Till then, I'm Vincent.
I've been the Krampus.
I've been Chip.
I've been Hunter Green.
And I'm Vincent. And remember, everyone, the hindsight's 2020. I can't think of anything on this one.
Hindsight's 2020, but only gets a C in our books.
Yeah.
Could be better.